What happened to... where's the old judges? Yeah, who are you supposed to be?
I'm an Emmy Award-winning host from another huge reality television program.
I would have guessed that. What are your thoughts, bro?
This is not gonna work. I'm really disappointed because I really wanted that pillar.
Just the pillar, or is it everything else, too?
My canvas doesn't want to work with me. He doesn't give a
This is not what we discussed at all.
It is what we discussed.
No, it's not. This is not what we discussed at all. This is not the picture.
That is.
No, it's not.
I will tattoo myself to stay in this competition, but the last thing I'm gonna tattoo on myself is a demon. Being a new man of faith, that goes against my religious beliefs.
When I look up pillar, there's this kind of pillar. Is this what you're kind of hoping for then, too?
I was kind of hoping that you would do it.
I can't let him walk out the door.
Sausage.
I gotta admit, when he said gargoyle, I kind of rolled my eyes like, oh boy. It just sounds so corny. When I saw it, I was pretty much blown away. There's a lot of layers to it, and it looks like stone, but it has movement and action, and the perspective is odd and different. It's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
The dynamic hand that you have on the foreground is a really nice touch. All that really heavy shading, but with the nice skin breaks, makes it very legible. It doesn't get lost in the background. Overall, man, it's a good job.
Sounds like Halo and Scott's attempt at throwing you under the bus may have backfired, huh?
I'm hoping so.
Well done, man.
Thank you.
You're like, ah. I am so nervous right now. I'm sweating this tattoo. How are you gonna do a portrait if you don't have an actual photo of a zombie? This is gonna be nuts.
This is a first for me.
But it's gonna be awesome.
Cross your fingers. Oh my God. Clean can't do this. So I guess it's just gonna be comical. So I'm excited to see how funny this thing's gonna come out. Oh my God.
This is a big tattoo, and I'm gonna take it down to the second.
Jesus Christ. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm gonna make sure that every single T is crossed and I is dotted.
Oh my God.
There is no way I'm losing this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, machines down, no more ink.
All right, man. Get on up. You haven't even seen it yet.
No, I haven't even taken a look
it.
at it. That is awesome. You nailed it.
Sick.
Billy, Clean, and St. Mark. Today, you had to show precision by tattooing a zombie portrait. Clean, we will begin with you.
Hitting the challenge, you show a ton of precision. The really dark, deep set eye sockets that are all destroyed really look great against that green. And then that milky covering is a really smooth, cool trick to put over that eyelid to make it look all washed out and creepy and crazy.
The cracking of the skin on the nose, the torn away piece of her face, the blood dripping, is very well done. For not being a portrait person, I think you did a great job capturing the likeness.
I'm standing right here. Like, I know exactly what it is.
Exactly, right?
Problem with these things, people get so crazy, they muddy them up.
I have the best coach for this challenge.
At home, I would cover this thing in blood. But here, I don't know if I would.
We have a huge advantage. You know, this is Steve's. This is what he is good at.
You'd be doing nothing but scary like me now. It's fun as
There's a big sacrifice to be here. Sacrificing time with my kids. They're my motivation. The way I feel right now, nothing is gonna distract me. Nothing that's gonna stop me from achieving my goal.
Fame.
There's a lot of great technique in this thing. The deep inset cuts and cracks of the face look like a vampire getting hit by the sun and cracking and dying. Dynamic features, man. I think it's really smooth.
I'm happy as a pig in I'm known for tattooing dead stuff, bloody, gory, demon-like. I mean, this is the best stuff I do. I'm really super happy about this.
Everything you do is a horror flick. Who here does horror? Point to Steve.
Steve.
I like the way you layer. You can see it in the undertones. You do a really dark area almost to feel the black, but then you still get this darker layer behind it where you really add the texture and you really make those little pits.
The real look of depth you get in the eye socket in the back of the mouth really make this thing stand out. We're looking for texture. This is texture.
She looks solid. There's a cover-up in there? What?
I think the girls underestimate my ability as a tattoo artist,
and gave me the realistic skull because they wanted to see if I could do it, I could do this with my eyes closed. Thanks, girls. Home run.
My parents are off the boat. You know, I'm first-generation American. I come from a long line of artists on my dad's side. Like, if you go back to Italy, like, everyone in my family is an artist, you know? They support me in everything I do. I feel blessed.
I think that's so important.
And I just hope I can do the same for my kids.
There's badass tattoos being done here.
Pawn.
What up?
Hey guys. I love this thing for the simple fact that it looks like a straight up tattoo. You kill this thing with simplicity. I love the ghostly image in the mirror and the way that the cameo looks. As far as hitting a cover up, as far as making a sticker, as far as somebody not knowing what's there, you're able to really hit a softball out of the park.
I hate him. I hope he goes home.
Stop. So I wanted a black and gray graveyard, kind of like wrapping around down here.
If I could take like a space like your forearm, that would be great. There's about 7 people left. I'm trying to do the best tattoo possible. All I need is a canvas that'll trust me in doing some really cool.
I trust you, of course.
Cool. That's awesome.
I'm excited.
Steve thinks that he gave me a hard skull pick, but I talked my canvas into moving that tattoo from her ditch to her forearm. I am so confident on this tattoo.
All this you can line, because those are just solid chunks of black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep
Yeah.
that edge really clean.
Cool. I'm ready to step up and show I'm as good as the top guns in this competition.
DEANNA. I love this tattoo. The fact that you used this coffin shape as the border, that really sets the mood. You already know that there's something dark going on.
Your ability to get this gritty, soft, smooth texture from the black to the gray shading has that black and white horror film look to it. It looks really smooth. The way the trees break into this image and spider across, the darkness is really cool. And the composition has a really nice balance to it.
Thank you.
The stakes are so high right now, there's 5 of us left. So I'm gonna make this the most badass Grim Reaper you ever did see.
Brad, I don't ever get to do black and gray, so it's fun. Yeah, I like doing stuff like this.
I'm bringing a lot of creativity to this design. I have the perfect contrast, the perfect composition. I'm gonna win.
Jason. How did you land on this view?
She wanted something more creative, so I thought, well, let's just make it look like it just took somebody's soul and it's reveling in the power of that.
You took a big risk on the angle of that skull, but you really nailed the contrast with that soul escaping. It breaks it up really well. And then you have some really dense, dark areas that make it work with that soft shadow coming through. I think you did a great job.
Thank you so much.
I'm really impressed. It's a beautiful tattoo. It's telling a creative story. You thought about what the Grim Reaper was and reaping your soul, and you hit the nail on the head with the creativeness.